Hey guys, Indy here. This is going to be another one of my videos that are not scripted, which seems to be my usual thing, and maybe not the best thing because my watch times are like 50% of the videos or less. And Nugget is on my lap, and he's woken up, and so forgive me if there are like obvious pauses and cuts, because who knows when I'll have to like do something or cut out some other not nice noise. Um, so this video is just a little bit about not my evolution, as in like the steps of the evolution, more just talking about a single main point right now is my view on house rules. I used to be pretty against house rules. Like I felt like they're, and I think in an older RPG a day video, I described house rules as necessary evils. Um, because maybe you don't know about the system that would work best for you that handles that. Maybe the combination of those ideas doesn't exist yet in a single raw set of rules. Um, and for instance, my story with TSR's Marvel, which was the first game I really owned and ran and made NPCs and PCs and you know had other people join me in, was TSR's Advanced Marvel, not just Marvel, but the Advanced Marvel. But I stopped playing that game. I just shelved it. I still own it because I find it just way too valuable of a resource to have. Um, but I shelved it when I got to like 4 pages of house rules. When I wrote down 4 pages of house rules, I was like, apparently this is just not the game for me. I have definitely evolved from there. Um, I still think that if your house rules are essentially trying to play a different game, then you should probably just find that game, you know, find that system. But and I realized today when I was thinking about what I would title this video, I realized that really this is more like customizing. And who doesn't like customizable options, right? Like, but also there's house rules that have to do with setting, especially in any generic game, any settingless game like Rolemaster. Um, there are rules that don't necessarily go with a setting, and maybe you're trying to change the setting. I feel like I've gotten a little blabbery and off point. I'm going to cut out that conversation that was about Divine Magic and Rolemaster and setting. Point being that to make the deities more important to the divine casters, I ended up having to do house rules. That's a setting thing. Um, and yeah, I'm just much more okay with that now. I'm much more okay now with taking a rule set as a starting point and adding and changing and removing a couple parts here and there. But I still say you need to have some thought about game design. You need to have some kind of I don't mean like professional background, just you know, enough background to give yourself an inkling of an idea of what it is you're messing with. You know, that if you move this thing over here, do you understand that there are ramifications in these connected spots? So I wouldn't be willy-nilly with it, but I don't consider it anymore a necessary evil. It's a fun part of our hobby. At least I mean, I actually find it fun. I find it fun to make some house rules until I get down to number balancing, then I don't. Um, so I just think that's interesting. Sorry, that's just a thought. Just you know, an evolution of myself, and maybe if you come from where I came from, um, you can listen to that and see if that makes any sense to you, and if you want to go the same route or not. I don't think it's better. Or maybe you're already on the other side. You used to be a rules, a raw only person. Person doesn't like house rules, and you're already on the other side. And maybe you got there a different way, and you can give me a video response and link it in the comments down below about how you got there a different way or something like that. But anyways, just a video about me. How self-centered.